Way to Grow is brought to you by Lacoste Garden Center, located at 2787 St. Mary's Road.
Coyote urine is one of the things you might use to help discourage pests from coming in your garden. Also fox urine. Welcome to Shot TV's Way to Grow. I'm Laura Ravey. This is gardening expert Dwayne Friesen. Now, this was really surprising to me. First of all, because of the angry look on his face.
Angry, yeah.
But also, why are we putting this in our garden?
Well, it's to try and keep away some of the critters here, and I thought that was a good way to start up with these here. But rabbits have been an issue in our garden here, and so there's many kind of ways you can try and keep rid of the rabbits. And predators. These two are going to be predators of rabbits, and if they're going to be marking their territory around here, there is going to be some benefits of the rabbits picking up the scent of the urine, saying, oh, there's danger present. And by the way, you'd be taking that urine, putting it into this little thing here, and hanging it around on your garden. Now, you'd hang this in the corners of the garden. There's a little cotton in there, and you'd have to refresh it. So in a sense, you're going out to have a pee every once in a while in your garden, is what's happening, and you don't eat these peas.
No.
No. But one method that can work. But we are having issues in our garden with the rabbit here, and we've had some damage on the early crops, which have had to be reseeded. Repellents like that can be helpful to keep it away. But another one that, this is something that Carol and I have been promoting in the greenhouse, and we're promoting it because we're being told to by customers. They're trying it out, it's working. Smell this.
Oh,
Rub
wow.
the leaves, smell it. It doesn't smell good. This is a coleus plant, and it goes by the common name doggone plant.
Okay.
It smells really, really bad, and we're encouraged by customers on this one. Plant this plant in the garden, but then rip the leaves off. It's a vigorous grower. Rip the leaves off, distribute them through the garden on a regular basis. And we're hearing that it works.
Okay.
Now, the next thing that we're going to be dealing with is cutworms.
Okay.
And there's a few different issues with cutworms, and most people are going to be more used to putting down some insecticides in the rows, and that still can happen. A product like Sevin is a synthetic product made in the lab, but it's a very fast acting, it kills on contact, and it breaks down very fast. So you could put this in the rows or powder this down your rows after the plants are up to protect from the cutworms. Now, it breaks down within a day, so it's something that you repeat, but it also makes it safe. But this would be a chemical process of dealing with the issue. But some other issues that I have are this one here. They call it silicon dioxide, and comes out as a very, very fine powder, like that. Okay. Which you can spread around. So watch the dust on that. So you can spread around the base of the plant. So you can sprinkle that around here, like that. Okay. And you keep spreading around. Like now, I can imagine a powder like that after each rainfall or a windy day, you'd have to replenish it. But you can spread it on the ground around the plant, on your row. Or if you've got something like potato beetles on the plant, it's an effective way to do it. Get it on the leaves. You can see it sticks, powdery sticks right on your hands. So it would be in place of the potato dust that don't seem to be all that effective anyways. You can use that as well. Now, another thing that you can use for your cutworms, and this is a friend showed me this, and it works for her. And if you're watching the show last year, we saw it demonstrated in a garden too, but I just thought I'd put it again. If you can adjust the soil pH localized right around the plant, making it more acidic, insects don't like that. So that's where some people will put peat moss down in the rows, or ashes. Acidifies the soil and discourages insects from going there. But you could put a nail in and let the nail rest and affect it down the immediate area right around the stem.
And that won't affect the plant in a bad way?
Won't affect the plant. So you've got the one there, put it right beside.
And I'm not going to disturb the roots by doing this?
No, it's nice and sharp. So it makes a nice clean cut.
All the way in?
Yeah, all the way in. And you can see the head there, so you know where to pull it out. Yeah. But you can put that in there and put that around, and you'll get some control with cutworms around that. So that works great around your tomato plants like this as well.
It's a clever solution.
Clever solution. Now, we'll get into 2 more methods for controlling some of the insects around. Okay. This can be fun. All right. Now, this will surprise you when you feel this in your hand, but watch what I do here. Oops, as I step on your toe. That's all right. Watch what I do here. It's crumpling it in your hand, and putting that around there. Now I've got all this sharp-edged, these are eggshells. Now crunch that in your hand. These have all been washed. It's sharp, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's very sharp. Yeah, so imagine if you were a slug. Not okay. I'm imagining. And having to crawl over that. You wouldn't want to do that. Yeah. So these eggshells our
Oh, they're-
gardener here is able to get lots of eggshells. You can feel that.
They're fun to crunch.
Yeah,
actually.
and you just round the base of the plant and you can go around all of your plants. And again, you probably want to replenish this
Okay.
later on.
How do you clean these if people want to start saving their eggshells?
Just wash them.
Just wash them with soap
out,
and
yeah.
water kind of thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
just rinse all the yolk.
And if you
I
don't, I guess it gets pretty gross.
well, you've got the salmonella aspect can come into it, but so you don't want to deal with
Okay.
that. The other one is this pail of water.
Okay. Soapy
which
water.
Was soapy water, which was used to wash dishes.
Okay.
So you've got what's called gray water. This could be watered in around the plants as well. And we've talked on other shows about using insecticidal soaps. The soap will act as an insecticide. So instead of throwing that water out, keep it watered into your garden on the rows. And with the soap that's in there, it comes into contact with the insects. And
They don't
and
like
kill
it.
them.
Really?
Yeah.
But it won't hurt the plant.
Won't hurt the plant at all.
Okay.
So that's some of the insect controls that you can use on there. Of course, we haven't even touched on if you've got potato beetles or slugs. If you can see them, pick them off.
Okay.
And they're gone. Then
Yeah.
you're not using any kind of products at all. You're using your fingers and just pick them off, remove them.
From using your fingers to nails, eggshells, like there's so many different solutions. It's fascinating.
Yeah, and if just again diligence with the weeding that Carol was doing, once a week coming out, being diligent, or in the early stages of the crop, checking it daily, finding those cutworms. And if you see a cutworm or damage from a cutworm, dig around the plant. You'll find it. Get rid of it.
Okay, well, I think we've got our pests under control.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Dwayne.
Okay.